everyone, I'm Dr. Amy J. Let's do some yoga for beginners. A lot of people are afraid to do yoga. They say, I can't touch my toes, I'm too heavy, I'm not ready, I don't know what I'm doing. My purpose and intention is to make you feel comfortable and us go through some beginning yoga poses. So the first yoga pose is Tadasana. It's mountain pose. And you bring your feet together, you ground them, nice and easy. You allow the energy to come up your legs, and then when you get to your thighs, contract your legs by pressing the front thighs to the back thighs. So when you see from the side, right, as soon as I do that, it actually will drop my tailbone, right? And that will tighten my abdominals. And then I want to take a long core. I want to roll my shoulder blades back down and together, open up my hands, and just stand. I want to keep my ears aligned with the shoulders. This is something we want to do quite often in all our poses. This is something we want to stay away from. So let's just start with a warm-up, a Vinyasa warm-up. But we're going to do it nice and slow, the steps nice and slow. And we're going to start with Sun Salutation A, movements from that. So you take a deep breath in because we're going to warm up. And as you exhale, swan dive to a fold. Use your breath, soften your knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, swan dive to a fold. Soften your knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Really extend through. Exhale, swan dive to a fold. Now from here, we're going to take a flat back. So what does that mean? You could bring your hands up a little. Don't let them hang. Really engage. You want to engage all the time, all your muscles. So you can make a flat back even if you keep your fingertips on the floor. You can always use blocks. Really good to have, especially for beginners. Okay, nice and easy. We're going to fold from there. Soften our knees. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Good, then we're going to take or prepare our flat back. I'm going to remove the blocks. If you're using them, good for you. Okay, exhale, fold again. Soften your knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale to namaste. Take a moment. You should already feel your body starting to heat up. So we're going to move on. So inhale, take it up. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Inhale, prepare our flat back. Take your palms to the floor and let's walk our feet back. This is plank position. You're in a flat position, front thighs to the back thighs. Abs are nice and tight. Shoulders right over the wrists. Fingertips open. And we're going to take it what's called chaturanga, which is a push-up position. Don't let the name scare you. Let's drop our knees for starters. Bringing our elbows in because we want to tighten on the rib cage so we don't hurt our shoulders, right? When I come down this way, nice and easy, I'm going to roll through to a cobra pose. I'm going to uncurl my toes. And then I'm going to exhale and push back to downward dog. So you've probably heard about downward dog. It's an upside down V, not an upside down U. Press your heels towards the floor. Pull your hips all the way to the back of the room. Nice and easy. Let's roll forward to the plank. Take our knees down. And let's take that push up again. If you need to just drop down for starters, that's okay. Then you're going to roll up to cobra. Curl your toes under and push back to downward dog. We're going to take two big steps, as big as we can. And if as big as you can is this today, that's fine. Remember, wherever you're at is perfect. Bring your fingertips beside your feet. Soften your knees. Inhale, come up. Exhale, namaste. So let's go through one flow. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Inhale, prepare that you're flat back. Palms come flat. Take it to plank. Take your knees down right into your push-up position. Roll it up to a cobra. Make sure you keep your shoulder blades down and your neck up. You don't want to be a turtle in a shell. You want to be out of the shell. Good. Push it back to downward dog. Look through your hands. Soften your knees. Walk or float forward. A float is a light jump. Don't worry about that today. Let's take a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, take it all the way up. Exhale, namaste. So how are you feeling? You think you can do one more with me? Let's do one more, and then after that we're gonna go into some yoga poses that you'll see quite often when you go into a yoga studio or a yoga class, right? Or maybe you'll just continue to do yoga with me because we're gonna have tons of videos coming out. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Inhale, prepare your flat back. Palms come flat. Take it to your plank. Softly take your knees down. If you want to keep them up, that's fine too. Take it down to your push-up position. Roll it up to a cobra, or if you're ready, an upward dog. That's where we straighten our elbows a lot more. Exhale, downward dog. Look through your hands, soften your knees. Walk or float forward, prepare. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, namaste. Good job. Okay, so now let's go into the warriors. There's 3 warriors. Let's start with warrior 1. So I'm gonna mirror you. So you're mirroring me. You're gonna keep your right foot forward and take your left foot back. Now in warrior 1, we wanna turn our hips forward. So therefore, we're gonna let the back toes turn into a diagonal so you can turn your hips forward. In other words, if you have your feet going to the back, it's going to be really hard anatomically to turn. So allow yourself to lift the foot, turn forward, and you do want your feet hip width apart. We're going to keep the heel down for this warrior 1. You can also do warrior 1 taking the heel up. But today, and for right now, let's bring the heel down because then we work through the calf and the Achilles tendons as well. So bend that front knee, reach it up, and here's your warrior 1. You guys are doing great. Good. From there, let's take one big step. Keep your feet a couple of inches apart. Keep your left foot forward and take your right foot back to warrior 1. Good. Holding poses build strength and stamina. Okay, we're reaching and extending through, really opening up the core. We're strengthening that thigh. You want to eventually take it into a right degree angle. We're holding it. That's like holding against pressure, right? The weight of our body. That's pretty strong. You got to hold it. Good, hold it. Nice. And one big step. Let's bring those feet together. Exhale. Namaste. So again, let's keep our right foot forward. Let's step back and take into that champion warrior 1 that you are. Because you know that pose now. Good, and breathe and look at your feet. Make sure your back foot faces towards 10 o'clock. See from the back how I have it here. Nice and easy. One big step. Take your feet together. Keep your left foot forward. Take your right foot back. Nice wide stance. So a lot of times you might be here, and if your arms get tired, by all means take them to your hips. Okay, because it is a workout, and you're just starting. And really honor wherever you're at today. So we're going to bend the front knee and reach up and hold. Good, hold that pose. Remember, if you get tired, if you have a shoulder injury, bring your arm down. Do what you need to do to honor your body, honor your injuries, honor where you're at. Good, and bring those feet together. Exhale. So the next pose we're going to do is warrior 2. So we're going to take a nice wide stance, facing our toes forward. So whichever way you're facing, your right toes are going to face forward. You're going to lift your arms and pretty much make sure that your ankles are below your wrists. That helps give you the distance that you want from your 2 feet. Very important. You want to make sure that you're making a T with your feet. So if I come over and draw a line from your front heel to the back foot, it will go somewhere into the middle of your foot. Then what we want to do for warrior 2 is bend the knee as much as we can into a right degree angle. Remember, if you have knee issues, take it a little less. If you have arm or shoulder issues, bring it down. Nice and easy, and hold. You're going to look over that hand. This is called the proud warrior. And boy, do I feel proud of you. Good, nice and easy. straighten the knee. Let's just turn the toes on both sides. Turn your feet with your toes. Bend your knee. And let's take the same thing on the other side and hold. So holding poses build strength and stamina. This is fabulous. We're really working the inner thigh. You want to make sure this leg is straight. So press the front thigh to the back thigh. Use your hip flexors here. Nice and easy. Bend your front knee. Now, if you have tight hips, you'll probably see that your knee's going to go in a little bit. Externally rotate. Really open up. That's what we want to do on the mat, is open up. Allow ourselves to be ourselves. Nice and easy. Straighten the knee. Let's go back to the other side. You're doing so great. One more time. So again, remember, if your arms are tired, take it to your hips. But do try to push yourself a little further. That's how we're going to grow, is being in those uncomfortable places is where we're going to get the best growth that we get. And that's not only on the yoga mat. What you do on the yoga mat is probably what you're doing in your life. So nice and easy. Let's take it to Warrior 2 again and hold. Another couple of seconds. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Nice. Straighten that bent knee. And let's turn to the other side one more time. And bend forward and hold. Hold it. Couple more seconds. Couple more. You can do it. Maybe take it a little deeper. And slowly straighten it up. Let's take our toes so they're in a straddle. Hands on our hips. We are going to get to Warrior 3, which is a little bit more challenging and has to do with balance. We're all looking for balance in our life. So right now, just to open up the hamstrings a little bit and your inner thighs, we're first going to take our hands on our hips and bend so we are parallel to the floor. From there, and remember, you can always use a block here if it helps, or just take it down to the floor. Nice and easy. You're going to fold, grabbing onto the back of your ankles, bringing your upper body closer to your lower body. And breathe. Good. You should feel a beautiful stretch through the hamstrings. That's the back of your thighs, right? Hands come down, lift up and hold. We're going to take the right hand for a nice little spinal twist. The right hand in the center of your 2 feet and allow yourself to twist. Now, very important in this twist, and again, remember, you can keep your hand on your hip. You want to twist from your torso. You do not want to hyperextend your shoulder. You want to keep it straight up as much as you can. And then bring that hand down, switch hands, and let's twist to the other side. This is called a straddle twist. Really feel the body opening up. Nice and easy, bring your hand down. Walk it in, toes, heels, hands on your hips, soften your knees, and slowly come up. Good, nice and easy. And at any point that you need some water, get a drink of water. So just shake it out a little bit. Let's roll our shoulders. Let's do some arm circles. Beautiful. And let's take the arm circles the other way. So we take it back. As we inhale, take it up. As we exhale, inhale, take it up. Allow them to rotate those shoulders. Exhale, take it down. Beautiful. And slowly just take your right ear to the right shoulder. Really opening up the neck and shoulder. Softly pull down and press through that arm. Good. So much that we do in life puts tension and stress on our necks. So we really want to be conscious. Slowly release the neck. Bring your head straight up, and remember, your ears are aligned with your shoulders. Keep your face going forward. You don't want to drop down. Just take the ear softly to the shoulder, keeping yourself looking forward, and slowly grab onto the side of the head. You don't need to take it all the way down, just a little bit on the side of the top of your head. Gently pull down, and then press through with that right arm. And hold. You guys are doing awesome. Good. Slowly release. Bring your head back center and shake it out again. Good job. Let's just go into Warrior 3. I want to give you a little taste so you can say today you learned Sun Salutation A and for sure Warrior 1, 2, and 3. So Warrior 3 is a balance pose. So I suggest you start with your hands on your hips. You're going to ground your right leg, and slowly you're just going to lift up a little bit with the left leg. Now what does Warrior 3 look like? I step forward, I reach my arms forward, I gently lift my left leg and I hold. I'm bringing my body so it's parallel to the floor. Now, starting out with this pose, it's really good. See how my balance is? I need practice too. And you're going to find that some days your balance is better than others. And guess what? It's okay. It's about acceptance. It's about really, truly accepting who we are and where we are, noticing what we want to change, and then delving forward to change those things. So nice and easy. Let's go to the other side. Here's my left foot forward, right? I'm going to really tighten my abdominals. I want to use my core for that balance. I'm going to reach forward, and then I'm going to lift my leg. Now again, you can keep your hands on your hips if you want. Totally up to you. If you come out of it, just go back in and work on that balance. And then as you inhale, come up, bring both your feet together. And then exhale, namaste. Let's try one more Warrior 3, right? That's why it's a practice. We do it more than once. So ground your right foot, nice and easy. Let's reach forward or keep your hands on your hips, whatever you need to do, and lift that left leg and hold. Focus. Sometimes just focusing on a spot, bring your legs together, and nice and easy. Let's take the other leg back, left leg is forward, and let's go right into Warrior 3 on the other side. So sometimes you need to focus on a point, or think about something that will help you keep your balance. Inhale, come up, bring both your feet together. Exhale, namaste. Good job. Now what I want us to do is at the end of every yoga practice, it's wonderful to do something called Savasana, which is resting pose. So we're going to take it to the floor very gently. I'm going to move this block. And we're just going to allow ourselves to gently lay back. If you have back problems, keep your knees bent. Then you're going to straighten your legs, if not, and bring your arms to the side. And if for any reason this is uncomfortable for you, like I said, keep your knees bent. You can roll over onto the side and stay there. But you're going to close your eyes and let every part of your body just go, melting into the earth. Feeling yourself become lighter and freer. You feel so good. You just took time out today for you. Do some yoga practice. Allow yourself to lie as long as you like, or as long as you can. Just focus on your breath. Allow everything to soften. And allow yourself to just be. Allow yourself to stay there in silence for a while. And remember for today, it's really good sometimes to be a human being instead of a human doing. Have a great day.